What's going on, guys? This is Joey Speaks for Everyday People, the podcast. Today on the show, we have Jean and Rachel. What's going on, girls?
What's up?
Hi.
That's how we're starting?
Yes!
What's
What
up?
did you want? What did you?
We're going to start with the cheers.
Yeah.
Come on, fool.
What?
No. Nobody can cheers water. That's some.
Yeah, double
bull-
tap for water.
So,
double tap when you cheers
this
water.
is going to be a little bit of a different show today, guys. You guys are going to notice that very quickly. Very quickly. All right, so tell me, what have you guys been doing this morning? So before we even get into what we're going to do today, her with her church fan.
I got the fan behind me, so she has to have the fan in her hand.
Yeah, I have more hair than her.
Mine,
I'm sorry, I have more hair than you.
That's why I
You
went
see,
up.
I'm not going to be able to get a word in at all today.
We love him though, so it's okay.
So Jean and Rachel are two of my clients who are two of my best friends, and we hang out sometimes.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers again.
We made it, guys.
We hang out sometimes, and we go on different adventures. We have been to an escape room.
We went ice skating.
We went ice skating on the
Ice skating.
shittiest ice skating rink that you've ever seen.
There
in your
was no
entire
ice.
life.
It was some weird synthetic ice in Old Town Monrovia.
Plastic.
It was
Don't
hard-
do it.
Yeah, it was hard. It was terrible. Anyway,
Don't do
It was a great time. What are you guys talking about?
We do not-
100% do it.
0 of 10, do not recommend.
at all.
1 out of 10 kind of recommend just because it was fun.
Yeah, but the skates were
I don't
terrible.
think you recommend that one.
I recommend that one because you have to know it was
You do
terrible.
not-
It was
no.
terrible. The skates were terrible. The floor was terrible.
Joey's
You
going to
couldn't
put a
actually
pull up
skate.
when this goes live. It's going to, no.
We
One
have
is
videos.
not a recommend.
We have videos. It's fine.
One is not a recommend, though.
One is a recommend
5
with
is a
very
recommend,
extreme
maybe.
caution.
No, one is like, you don't go there. On Yelp,
You should go there.
Okay, let's get this back on
are
track real
started.
fast. We have started. Okay, so Jean,
Also, we took Joey to a fancy restaurant for the first time ever.
we did.
Oh, that was
They
fun.
did.
He was so excited.
But
It was cute. It was
like a
so
little boy.
Jean and Rachel are two of my best friends, and we like to hang out. Every once in a while, we'll go do this, do that, whatever. We're supposed to go skating, which I don't think that either of
Roller
them can skate.
skating,
Roller
not ice
skating.
skating.
They can't roller skate or ice skate, and I'm going to prove that. But we're going to see about that.
because he's bald. Bald people.
Although I probably can't roller skate. That's true.
I
I was
can.
into
I
rollerblading.
have-
I can roller skate
They're
and
the
ice
same
skate.
as wheels.
I tried roller
I can do
skating
both.
once, but the floor,
We'll see.
it fucks me up.
I'll take video. I'm going
Oh,
to.
we're going to have to take video. Yeah.
Okay.
You can cuss.
Sorry.
You just can't drink.
Yeah.
This is water.
Yeah.
I'm just
In these nice cups.
disappointed.
So,
We're fancy with
Jean,
our water hydration.
Rachel. So let's start with you, Rachel. Okay. So, yeah, let's get serious.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so-
I'm ready.
When did you start coming to the gym, and what brought you to the gym?
Jean brought me to the gym, actually.
Bring everybody to gym.
So even before I let you go on with that, I have to say that Jean has actually brought. I don't have a specific number, but it's been a significant number.
At least 10.
Have I just said significant number twice? She's brought a significant number of people to my gym, and Rachel is one of them. Okay, go on. Carry on.
I don't remember what actually brought me in, what we were talking, how we got here.
Steve.
Oh, it was probably Steve. That's true.
Who's Steve?
You know who Steve is.
Steve's
We're not
my
telling you.
food
If you can't
baby.
if you can't figure
The
it out.
audience needs to know.
Okay. Are we going to do this a little bit like
It's fine. You know, like every time when you eat and you get a little like food pooch, and I named it Steve. It's easier to give it a name so that you know what I'm talking about when I say like I'm unhappy because Steve's around right now. That's all. So we were talking about it.
You asked us on the show.
He's over this
Don't be
already.
bored.
He's like,
No,
Don't be bored.
I just cut my nails earlier, so I was just making sure that my manicure looked good.
His toes look
pedicure,
wretched,
though.
but his hands look.
that
Get off my
pedicure,
toes,
though.
dog. Get off
Look,
my
we can
toes.
Joey-
Joey's
Yeah.
looking for pedicure places if you guys know any.
I have a pedicure
Recommendations
place that I like to
required.
go to.
He's not going. Though,
Recommendations
so maybe he
of a
needs gift
1
cards.
or above, definite need.
Oh no! On a pedicure place, it's got to be an 8 or above. You
It's totally got to be like a 9 or a 10.
Is this out of 1 out of 5 or a
The
1
place
out
I've
of
gone
10?
to
yeah,
is
obviously
good.
1 out of 5.
So you know what I remember about when you first came was your initial picture that you took. Do you remember that picture that you took? You're just standing there and you're like,
Are you gonna show it?
You can show
You
it.
should
That's
flash
fine.
it up.
Yeah.
The face at
If I
least.
can find it,
Insert
I'll
photo
cut it in.
here.
Yeah, insert photo right now.
Yeah. What we're saying is just her face, though. Maybe not her body.
You can show the
No, don't
start
do
taking a
it.
picture. No, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
fine.
fine.
Because then he's going to want to show mine now. I'm not showing people. You could show mine. Listen,
I win.
I'm short. Sometimes
She's
I'm
short.
round.
She's pocket size.
Are you the shortest
I'm
person at the
size.
gym?
Yes, because you lost somebody who was shorter than me.
True. True.
You lost her?
Okay, so you coming to the gym. So Steve brought you, and what? I don't know. Tell me about your experience here at the gym with Jean and the other girls and me.
I
and
enjoy it. That's why I'm still here. It's been fun. You know.
That's your answer.
What do you want me to say? It has its ups and downs. It's, COVID kind of threw a wrench in all
This
that.
is not my
plan.
turn
That's
to
true.
talk.
That's true. Oh no,
But
no.
it was good. It was.
It's
you know,
alright.
It took a little bit. I'm not the most social friendly person, so it took a little bit to be comfortable with
I
the
was
people
there for
here.
you.
Thankfully, I had my buffer, Jean. And if anybody's been to the girls'
No, it's too
classes,
close.
yeah, I don't know what's happening.
No, bring it closer to you.
I feel like that's
I want to
whatever.
make sure we
away
can
from
bring
her.
it closer to you.
It's fine.
He wants it
No,
to bring
it
closer to you.
Closer to
That
you.
felt like further from me, but
I know.
that's
I
okay.
know. I
It's
don't know
my
why
bad
he
arm.
did that.
It's my bad arm.
Do you need me to bring it closer?
Yes,
Go a
he
little bit
said it
closer,
3
yeah.
times. What the
how
fuck?
do you
This
go
is how training goes
there.
at the
Good,
gym,
good.
you
And then
guys.
just turn it.
Joey says to do something, and everybody in the gym freezes
Yeah,
like
because
deer
you're
in a
always
fucking
fucking talking.
headlight.
Because you're always talking.
It's okay because I have ADD, so I still hear you and
EDD
talk.
or ADD?
EDD also.
I have.
EDM?
I definitely have erectile dysfunction.
No, you don't. Are you kidding me?
I definitely have all the ED.
Okay, so I want to.
You
Okay,
said it.
so with Rachel, Rachel has, since she's been at the gym, she has one of my favorite things that she does is box, and when she's boxing, her left hook is monstrous.
She's
so
a hooker.
So I call her the hooker.
Not on the streets.
Yeah, not on the
Yes,
streets,
on the
just
streets.
in the gym. Just
She's
you
a
know.
freak in the sheets.
But her left hook is awesome. So when she boxes, she's really long. Her arms are really long, so she has good distance. And when she throws her hook, they're good. Especially so my favorite combo to do with her is jab cross, hook cross, and that's her jam. That's if I think about anything about you at the gym aside from never listening and always.
I listen. I don't listen.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
never
even. I
listen.
couldn't even. I tried. It's
You
not
two are
true.
the most disruptive people in the gym by far.
I can't listen and I can't count.
100%.
You can say that, but I'm still the best in the class most of the time. I'm
Sure.
a good girl
Sure.
when I want to be.
Okay. All right. So
Ask Josh. He had not a problem with me when he was running the group
That's
class.
because you're that dynamic.
No,
is
no.
new.
Ask Josh. I was a princess. I was sweet, kind.
okay. So Steve brought you to the gym.
Yep.
What brought you to the gym?
I was fat.
She didn't name hers though. That's the difference.
So I used to work.
So
I used
generic,
To work,
not naming.
Such a basic bitch. She didn't name hers.
I used to work with Jean's husband a long
I
time
could have
ago.
gotten there, but you said what brought me, and the first answer is I was fat.
Okay.
You guys, I was like 175 trillion pounds. I was an elephant.
Not when I
I'm
met
like
you.
175 billion,
You
not
were-
trillion.
You weren't,
Billion.
100 you weren't
You were
175 when I
billion.
You
met
were in billions.
I felt like I was okay.
You were not 175 when I met you.
I was probably 150. But I'm only 5'2". 150 is big on a 5'2".
Oh, today you're 5'2"?
Well, I really am 5'2 and 3/4,
On
but
the other
nobody
day,
will
she's
give that to
5'4".
me. No, I've never said 5'4".
Yeah.
Nobody gives me 5'2 and 3/4, and my husband, because he's 6'2", says 3/4 don't count. So I'm 5'2". But my husband and Joey work together
In the QB.
in the QB, throwing it
QB.
back to the days when Yahoo used to have Friday parties,
5
and they could
o'clock.
have kegs, and now you can't do that in companies. So
So lame.
I had a girlfriend. I do hair, and I
She
had
does.
a girlfriend who had
My
shared
hair.
on Facebook that she was training with Joey, and I saw her post, and I was like, "Hey, Dave, is this Joey Speaks? Because how many Joey Speaks are there in the world?
Just one, baby.
This is probably not true.
Is there
We're gonna
just
look
one?
that up later, but I'm gonna
Fact check.
Fact check.
Fact check that.
We
Comment.
want fact checks
comment.
on here.
Comment. When we find out
Martin
that
if you
speaks.
find another
Joey
one-
Martin speaks.
We're not. Nobody. You don't go by Martin in
Speak
the world.
spelled
my
the
name.
same way with that EA.
Yeah, if you can find
business.
that, fact check that for us, guys, because I think
Comment.
he's lying. Comment below.
SPEAKES.
We
case you didn't know.
and he said yes. So I reached out to Joey via instant message on Facebook.
She slid into those
Was it
DMs.
like a- was
Slid,
it
not
like
in the way you think.
I slid right into the DMs.
Was it like a Yahoo Instant Messenger or something?
Old
AIM?
school.
Was
No,
it
it was
AIM?
through Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It was through Facebook.
I was trying to make a joke.
You're not that old.
Okay.
I mean,
Or
you
is
are.
he?
But it's not been that long. So I think it's almost been 6 years.
You were at his original gym.
Yeah.
I was at his original gym.
She's OG.
It was
like
so much
that.
fun
I
over
was
there.
Not.
There was like always 4 of us in the class. And when I first started training with Joey, I did personal training for a couple months, just one-on-one.
Did
Yep.
you? I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then I was like,
That's
we
where
should
their
do it.
friendship formed.
No, our friendship started because
He
she
was
could
like, "Fuck that."
because she couldn't do cleans, and then she told me to fuck myself because she could not do them. She
No.
just could not.
No. If you've ever trained with Joey, you know what I'm talking about. When he's like, this is what you do. You just do this.
Always.
Gene, and he kept showing it to me. I was like, I understand what you're
I
saying.
explained it though.
No, you didn't.
I showed you
He's
step by
terrible.
step.
Ask all the girls in our class. They all look to me and I'm like, I speak Joey fluently. I was like, this is what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
So, but I was frustrated because if you've ever worked out with me, if you know me, I have an issue when I can't do something. It makes me very frustrated. And I couldn't
Not just
figure
when
it
she
out.
works
and
out,
he got
that's
to know
life.
me real quick, probably about 3 weeks in, and I told him
Yeah.
to fuck off. And I meant it, and I still do.
She did, and she
But
does.
I figured out cleans, people.
Yeah, it,
So well.
Video.
it only
So
took
well.
you 6
Insert
months.
video.
Insert video
yeah.
of Jean's cleans.
It only took you 6 months.
Okay, sure. You gonna throw?
Yeah.
You're throwing it down like that? You're still bald.
So what?
You're still jealous of my hair.
I am.
I am
Okay.
too.
If I had hair, it wouldn't be like either of yours. But
He would be a blonde, you guys.
but
He's
both of
such
you
a
guys have
weirdo
Double
for
insult
like.
for Jean because she does my hair.
He's such a weirdo about hair, and it would be like an ombre blonde. He doesn't have the verbiage, but it'd be like an ombre blonde, you guys. It would. He showed me pictures of
with
the hair
his
that he
pumpkin
thinks
spice
is,
latte.
He'd be like, you hear ice. That's what would be
That
happening.
ASMR
And he'd be like walking around with
about
a fucking fan in front of him the whole time, so it was like moving.
Oh, if I had hair, I would definitely show it off.
He'd wear booty shorts too, just to bother us.
and a crop top.
But he doesn't do calves, so
I wear
it'd
a
be
crop top at home.
terrible. Like he skips leg day consistently.
Why not here?
We don't.
I do sometimes.
He does wear his really skinny muscle tees sometimes.
He
when
does
he's
do
working
those,
out.
yeah.
No. It's not really skinny. It's
Yeah,
just,
it is. It's like
just
a
like
crop
two
top.
sizes too
Like
small?
literally, his nipples are showing right below the bottom of it.
It's glorious.
All right, so
Hold on. I need you to get me a refill.
so Jean and Rachel at the gym are
Rachel's gonna go out of frame real quick to poop. She'll be right back.
Bathrooms, but I'm gonna do it in his office because it's better ventilation in there.
She's getting us more wine.
wow.
She wasn't
I
joking.
didn't realize how much of the fan was hitting her, and now it's all on me.
Oh, I'm so hot over here.
I see. So,
Here.
no, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, I can take my shoes off. Nobody can see my feet.
You can do whatever you
You
want to do.
guys, shoes are coming off right now.
I'm wearing flip flops right now.
He's not wearing any shorts though.
I am wearing shorts.
He's not.
I'm wearing shorts, a shirt, and a hat.
He's wearing biker shorts. You stood up.
So
Props.
until Rachel gets back, let's talk about that one time that like I told you guys before, aside from working out, I hang out with Jean and Rachel kind of often. And
Fastest poop in the history of poops.
You're so
in
quick
my office.
and liquid.
so
urine,
so
right?
one time, me, Jean, and one of the other girls who used to come to the gym named Danny were hiking at.
Joey's such a pussy about heights, you guys.
I'm not a pussy.
He's a fucking pussy. And if he tells you anything different, and especially when the trail gets skinny, but skinny for him is actually nowhere near a real skinny trail. So he's fucking lying. Just don't take him hiking. He's a fucking pussy about it.
So one time,
Except for Eaton Canyon.
yeah, I'm a
his-
monster.
that's
in
his
Canyon.
jam.
That's my jam.
Because he's
my
learned
jam.
every inch of the trail.
Notice when he says jam. Jam.
Okay, so you're
He
gonna
goes
tell
through
you gonna tell the story?
puberty
Or-
So
or-
we went up to Chantry Flats.
we did.
It was a little bit drizzly. It was actually a beautiful day to be out there and like.
It was drizzly?
Remember, it drizzled just slightly, like very
Okay.
minimally.
Okay.
If you haven't been to Chantry Flats, it's gorgeous. I think some of the buildings we haven't been back. We should go back. Some of the buildings are up still post the fire because
Oh yeah.
it would be
yeah.
interesting to go back there. So
Yeah.
we go up to Chantry Flats.
That's a nice hike, by the way.
And Joey and I have a game when we are hiking that we try not to get our shoes wet. Like if there's water, the game plan is don't get your shoes wet. So.
And if you do, you have to run.
I've never had to do that. I mean, I've got my shoes wet and I don't run.
I do.
She just
I
lies.
did.
I just lie.
She's like, what wet shoes? No, they're made that
What are
way.
you talking about? I peed on them.
That's not water, so it doesn't count.
All
So
right,
we're on this trail and we had crossed over this like big, there was like lots of water on that tree.
it was like a little pool.
Like a little pool. It was really gorgeous. And we walk over, Joey falls in the water. Not a little bit.
How deep was this water?
He could have drowned in it because it was at least 3 feet.
I thought you were going to say because he can't swim.
I can swim, but it was like waist
So you're
deep.
going to be like, he was going to drown in because he can't swim.
It was like
you
waist
know.
deep. Yeah.
Listen, you could drown in a feet of water, people.
A feet?
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
A feet of water.
Yeah, you could-
One feet.
1 feet of water.
1
You
feet
can
of
drown.
water.
Yeah.
A foot. Snap cap.
Even if you had 2.
Snap cap.
She wins.
Anyway, and we walk, and then we're gonna decide to go check out another area.
Yep.
And it's an uphill area.
It was around the
You guys,
bend.
if I could stand up and show you, and I could, because I could stay in frame. Joey, we're like walking, and it's Danny, me, Joey. No, you're in front of me.
I thought I was
You're
in front,
of me. You're in front of me, but not in front of Danny.
Okay.
Danny was in front. And all of a sudden, Joey goes, nope. And then, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this real quick. Oh. Okay, you're not going to hear me, but this is a body language. Nope. He turns around, squats down, and starts walking. But I shit you not, the trail was this big.
It was not.
It was.
It was not.
And I don't know why he thought he was going to need to squat down and he was going to fall all of a sudden.
Center of gravity gets lower.
Oh my God, it
you're
was
more
so
stable.
I was like, what are you doing? He's like, we're not going up there.
It got skinny. I did not want.
He
because
said,
you couldn't
guys
even-
can go.
You couldn't even see around the corner though.
It was not-
So I've told
and the
you,
monsters attack when you
I've
can't
told you
see
guys
around
this
the corner,
before.
obviously.
I like hiking. I don't want to go. I'm not in
He
there for the
sleeps
crazy
with a
adventure.
nightlight, you guys.
Shut up, kid.
It's like, don't tell them about my
Why you got to
dinosaur
tell my
nightlight.
business like that?
Poor Liz. Liz has monster spray for the closet.
She has to wear the night mask because it's too bright in there. She's like, I can't handle this light. He needs a spotlight in the room just to keep him safe.
This is not going to be like any of this. There's no seriousness here. This is how we hang out.
Oh no, we're
typically.
serious.
No,
He sleeps with the
sleeps
nightlight.
with the nightlight. Two of
That
them.
wasn't a joke.
There's definitely one in the bathroom too.
Oh, in the hallway, the
Hallway.
bathroom,
Oh,
the
he's
bedroom,
the
the
little
kitchen.
scaredy
You never
cat.
know. Every outlet has a nightlight just to be safe.
So anyway, we went hiking and it got skinny, and I went back. And so did I fall in the water on the way back, or was that a different part?
Right before we went up the trail. So you were just being a little bitch.
Yeah, I can't believe I fell into the water.
It was
Nobody
so
can.
funny. It was so funny.
I'm usually better than that.
Just made me
Except
think
for
of
this
your-
last year. We got our feet wet this last year. Joey and I went on the Eaton Canyon trip.
Yeah, but it was
When it was raining this last year, it was amazing.
Yeah,
and we actually went off the traditional path.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had so much fun.
That's right. That's right.
They don't invite me on their hikes.
We
We're
don't.
best friends, but they don't invite
Because you
me.
never want to go.
That's not true.
Yeah.
You've never invited
No,
me.
on the weekends. Well, wait.
That's brother-sister time. That's why typically.
Yeah,
Uncle
no, no,
Steve.
no,
They don't invite
But
me. I
also-
don't-
Yeah, but we.
We don't.
but when we
I'm
go-
admitting that. I don't
I
know
was
why
like,
he's
yeah,
having a
yeah.
problem
No,
with
I'm
this.
not trying to. No, because when we go, it's usually during the week when you're working.
Exactly.
We've gone on the weekends, Joey, and Fridays when she's not working.
Yeah, we go. Yeah.
It is typically our time to reconnect.
You and I have not hiked as much as we used to before I got tight with her.
Yes, but I think
So-
because our schedules haven't aligned. It's
Yeah.
more. It's less to do with her. I'm just saying. Typically, you and I go to reconnect, have conversations,
Yeah.
have a moment. A lot of the times, you're asking me about where my body. It's the time that he kind of tries to nail me down to what are your body goals, where are you going, what's your
But
plans.
when's the last time we did that? We did that just.
But I think we do. We get a lot of opportunity to do that in different ways right now that we didn't have before.
True.
And then really, between your hip and my schedule. Yeah, I said it.
His hip, his
Fucking-
knee, his elbow. Who knows anymore?
knows? He's getting old, man.
All of
Right.
it's breaking.
And
Yeah.
I asked actually to go, and he said
That's
he
why
was gonna let
Josh
me
is
know.
coming around more. Because
Yeah.
all of this
Yeah,
is
if you
breaking.
notice, it speaks performance now, guys, because Joey's going down.
His
That's all right.
performance is
Well, so wait.
It's the night lights.
So you
He said, wait.
no? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what? So what?
So what?
I'm fragile. Okay?
Fragile.
My knee,
Fragile?
my hip. I still don't know
My
how.
ass. Pussy in my back.
I still don't know how I got my elbow to the position it is yet, but whatever.
That's called being old.
Yeah.
He's not old yet. He's got time.
Yeah.
His
I don't
body's
say
old.
that
No,
very often.
he's not old. His body's old.
Well, he played sports.
But yeah, his body is old.
Yeah.
He's been married. His wife beats him.
Obviously, what wife doesn't?
Yeah, exactly.
That rule of
Men
thumb,
deserve it.
That rule of thumb thing. Switch.
The
from
I
men
told
to
you
wife.
twice thing is more about wives than than husbands.
Yeah.
All right. So
He's like, and
You
this
should have
sucks.
probably had a sticky with notes of like how I'm going to keep this back on track.
How to rein them back in.
you know,
Can't.
I usually have a pen and a pad and paper, a pad and pen, a pen and a pen and a pad. But I don't need any notes for this one because this is just. It doesn't matter what I would write down.
People are going to want
To
to
wrangle
hang out
you
with
guys.
us. I'm saying that we should do this at a bar or restaurant setting, at least.
Or
once.
at least like somebody's house where my off screen. By the way, that was empty.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
We could do this.
I don't know how that got
Uber
empty.
Eats, just real quick.
You just call your homeboy
Uber
up the
Eats?
street.
Just
Be like, hey, this is beautiful calling. I need a
Hi.
refill.
It'd be like vodka mule, right? I'd be like, yeah.
But also, can you just bring me champagne instead? Thank you. I mean, water.
Okay, so let's try to talk a little bit about fitness for a minute.
Oh, is that what this podcast
briefly?
is about?
I thought this was everyday
briefly.
people.
I mean, you said everyday people.
Right?
I know.
Every day is not
So
fitness.
the point of this podcast, and it's not just a podcast; it's a show, guys. Because you get shit like this. This is not just a podcast. This is an actual show where
You guys, I was fat,
There
and I
are
was fit, and I was
everyday
fat.
people.
And
We have-
now
Not pretty
I don't
right
know
now.
where I'm
Did
at.
you guys see?
we have everyday
Look,
people
I cute.
doing extraordinary things,
So hot.
and so you
This
don't
skin
have.
is glorious. Sorry.
I'm not.
This is our relationship,
Yeah.
though.
100%. This is every time.
The funniest thing is I can't tell you how authentic this is. Like I literally, I'm not heard.
That's not true because sometimes
We
we
hear
go
it all.
out
We choose to
and
ignore.
literally Joey talks the whole
That's
time.
bullshit.
Rachel,
Okay, no, that one time.
No.
Okay, that one time. That one time.
Name
name
the
the
time.
time. Name the time.
I don't know.
It's because it's every fucking time we go
No,
out.
no.
You get Joey out in public, and if he has a drink in him, all of a sudden he's chatty Kathy.
So the difference is he'll say something, we both hear it, we'll process it, we'll respond. But for him, that's taken too long. He doesn't hear the response,
No.
and now we're ignoring him.
No,
There's a B-reel footage of him saying something. Probably
We
3 to
responded.
5 seconds pass, and I asked a
You didn't
question,
say-
and
you
Jim
guys both just
responded,
did
and
this.
he went, "You're
We
not
didn't
even
give you
listening
eye
to me."
contact.
You guys just both
no,
did
I'm talking
this.
about when we're out eating. He's like, no, I'm not done. No,
Oh,
no,
that
I'm not
No,
done.
because
no,
you're,
no,
just,
no, I'm
you're just
not
waiting
done.
for me to
He
get done
doesn't like
talking
being
so you can
30
talk.
minutes, Joey.
What?
I'm just saying, you can talk.
Sometimes,
can-
yeah. Sometimes.
You're
So
bald
she's
head.
like the punk ass little sister that I never had.
You love me.
And
He has her now.
OMG.
He,
loves her.
I mean, oh my God.
His life is complete.
Actually,
now that
I'm
he
going to
found
agree
it.
with Joey because the only people who get under my skin typically are my brothers, especially my brothers know how to push my buttons, and he's got on lock.
You're my ace, dog.
Yeah,
but like,
no,
man, like there's
no,
times I just
100%.
want to just, I just.
We're gonna fight one day,
just
and I'm gonna
once.
win. He doesn't know it because I'm gonna fight dirty. Also, I'm gonna bring
He
other
should know
people.
that by now.
He should know.
I've seen you.
Although
fight.
he always
I've
says,
taught
Hey,
how
when,
Joe,
to
you
he
fight.
wanna
always
hear
says
something
her mouth
funny?
is going to get them in a fight, and he's going to have to be the one to back it up because she refuses to get in a physical
Yeah,
fight.
that's how come I don't go out with her anymore.
So
she
you
almost
guys
got me
wanna-
into a fight the
you
two
guys-
times I went out with
He
her.
So
goes
not
out,
true.
but
He
he-
totally goes out with us.
He dips out early. The last time we went
No,
out,
no,
he
no.
dipped early. We went to Gym
We're
City.
actually getting him to stay out later. We're
We
doing
are.
a better job.
In the beginning, it was like 1, maybe 2 drinks, and he'd be out. Now we can get him to like a couple different locations with a couple different
still-
drinks.
Yeah, but the last time we did that,
He's
didn't
not
we
a
get
big
food poisoning?
drinker.
To drive safe.
He's
yes.
not a big drinker.
Didn't,
So
didn't we get food poisoning the last time?
that was your
I-
choice. We're not going to put the
Yeah,
restaurant on blast.
I almost
I
did, but
didn't.
I'm not
I
going
didn't
to.
get food poisoning.
I
I
didn't
did.
either. This one did. Pussy.
I shit my brains out. Holy crap.
His body is just a delicate temple.
He's-
Can't you tell?
You know
He's a
what?
flower.
This is the 5th podcast I've done, and I am so delicate.
Oh my God, if Joey gets a cold, he is the biggest bitch.
That's not true. That's
Admit
not
it.
true.
Liz,
You've even
insert
actually
comment here.
Liz. Admit it.
I'm gonna
Admit
need
it.
you to
Just
tag
admit it.
Liz
It's
in
okay.
this,
Just
'cause-
admit it. Just admit it.
That's not true.
Just admit it. You literally said
I admit the
minute
stuff that I
get
know.
it.
Why is it not true?
I've had a cold and I don't act like a little bitch.
Not like the sniffles.
Yeah.
Like not just the sniffles.
No,
like, that's
he's a
different
little
cold.
bitch and cancels class. He's a bitch.
I mean, like
That's
you're
not-
talking like
no, no, no.
bitch. This was pre-COVID. He was like, oh,
She said, bitch.
I don't know, bitch.
I cancel class
Bitch.
because I don't want to get anybody else sick.
I want to
That is not why.
I
He
cancel class
literally, I
because
promise you
I'm
guys,
responsible.
insert text here. I will go back in time on our text thread, and this one was like, I'm a little bitch when I'm sick.
Oh, I'm just teasing when I say that.
No,
He's like,
he's
you're
not.
too loud right now. That's why he turned that
I'm
down.
sorry,
He was
guys, I
like,
got
mute
real
her.
close. I got real close.
She's
He was like,
excited.
and I'm done hearing Gene.
You guys, I'm going to say that I'm a little bitch with a runny nose. 100%. Like,
I'm
if you're
not.
talking colds, the thing that breaks me down and makes me whiny is a runny nose. What's yours? Like, what's the part of being sick that's like, I can't do it? No, there's got to be a part that's like,
Ferdinand is the only thing that makes me not do
Ferdinand the
anything.
bulge is her herniated disc.
I'd like to name things if you can.
But that's not being sick.
No, but that's
But there's
when
a
I'm
part of being
sick.
sick, like diarrhea doesn't phase you, vomiting doesn't phase you, sore throat.
The aches
coughing,
get
nobody-
me.
Yeah, nobody. I'm sorry, but anybody who has a is
But
like
I'm
down
just
for
saying, like,
diarrhea or
if
vomiting.
if I'm vomiting or have diarrhea, I'm like, I'm gonna get through this. If I have a runny nose, I am an asshole about it. Like it.
But you're an
bothers
asshole because
me.
it's Tuesday. What the hell?
No, I'm
actually
fine with
true.
anything.
That's
I'm not. I'm
100%
like
true.
vomiting.
So what
I don't
puts you
love
down?
vomiting.
You said the chills, right? Like when you
No,
start getting cold.
when I get the aches, when I get
The
the aches in
aches.
my back and my neck and my back.
My pussy
When
and
I
my
get
back.
that, when I get the aches,
His knee.
I'm done.
My hip, my knee, my elbow, and my spleen.
Everything else I'm fine with, but when I get the aches, I'm done. That's when I just be like,
I don't think there's anything that I tap out on.
Okay, we're gonna do a study on
We
that
will
for the
revisit
future.
this.
We'll revisit this next podcast.
Cold season's coming
Okay.
up, so I will say I don't think that there is anything, but I could be wrong. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
you haven't gotten sick since you've been here very often.
That's not true. I don't think so.
She doesn't get sick a lot, but she also suffers. Yes, you have. Because you.
Well, I've gotten COVID like 3
Just so
times,
you
but,
know,
like,
Rachel,
it's been fine.
Rachel, my dear friend, Rachel, fucking shows up at my house, sick. This is during COVID era, you guys. Sick.
I had a tickle in my throat.
She
It
had a
was fine.
it was more than a tickle. She's like, I'm not feeling great. I have a tickle. It's a little bit of sore throat. Got a slight cough. I'm like, she's in my house. In my,
I didn't say
in my
anything
closet.
to her. I didn't say
She coughed
anything
all
to
over you?
her. I coughed
And then she
once.
She coughed, and I said, "Skirt, do you have COVID?" She's like, "I don't know. I haven't been feeling great." And I was like, "Do you?"
My not feeling
I
great
was
to
like-
me is like I have a tickle in my throat
Fair.
and like maybe
No.
a stuffy nose, but like to
Like
me that's fine.
allergy,
Yeah, like that's
allergy.
allergy-ish,
But
and
we're
I'm fine.
in the throes of COVID season, people.
The
we were
throes
in the
of COVID.
We
COVID
were.
season.
We were.
Like we
How dramatic could you be?
No, but we
No,
were.
but it was.
It was like
It was that
mid-COVID
time.
where we hadn't
You-
really
hey, Joey,
moved out of it.
Lest you forget where she was coming, which was here, and I say
I remember. Yeah, I'm saying
So
the throes
I
of
look
COVID
at
is
her,
fun.
my friend, and I'm like, "Back up, bitch!
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need to back up from me." I can't.
Thankfully, we don't like hug every time we see each
No, we
other or
actually
anything.
don't
Yeah, no,
hug.
like
We're
we don't get
super
physical.
weird.
I don't think it's super
No.
weird.
That's
You
so
think
weird
I'm not-
because you guys hang on each other like koala bears in
She
the
has
fucking
great.
in
She's
class.
got great boobs.
And she's so small. I just want to like
She
scoop
does
her
wanna put
up
me in her pocket a
into
lot.
like
Yeah.
my person because she's just so
Because if we stood up right now, my
she
head
hits
left,
like
right
here on
yeah,
me.
it's
Like she
beautiful.
just
It's
nestles
beautiful.
perfectly.
Yeah, it's a
right in
beautiful
there.
space. We are inappropriate touchers, but
I
for
don't
Yeah.
think
fun.
it's inappropriate.
But
It's
for fun.
appropriate.
It's
appropriate.
awkward.
Touching for fun.
It was awkward until I got
But
used to it.
actually, weirdly enough, we tend to hug goodbye more than.
But
Yes.
you're right at her armpit level with your face.
No,
I don't
she's
smell
at
her
my boob
armpits.
level.
Also, I make sure we have body deodorant.
She's at my boob level.
I'm her boobies.
Right here.
I'm lower.
She
Yeah,
sits
it's right
here.
across from your pits.
So
I
anyway,
don't shove her in my pit though.
I look at Rachel. I'm like, skirt, back
Yeah.
it up, back it up.
She did.
I'm like, have you taken a COVID test? She's like, no. I'm like, bitch, I got one because everybody had COVID tests. Let's be real. Everybody had COVID tests in their
They're
house.
charging
still
for them now.
have them.
They're charging for them
They
now.
are, but this was like 2021.
And
like
it's
the
coming back
beginning
right
of
now.
2021.
I think it happened
No,
twice at your
2022.
house. I had it
Good.
a couple times, guys.
So anyway,
Family calls me
test
sepia.
positive. I'm like, get the fuck out of my house, Joey. I'm going to the gym, but Rachel's not coming.
I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was so sad.
COVID has been very strange at the gym for me, but for everyone here. Because if you just have the sniffles or if you have a cough, they're like, oh,
Well,
You know,
what would have been acceptable to come in previously
100%.
is
I
not
don't know.
acceptable
So
now.
I am the
But-
opposite of that. When you're looking at gym space where you're heavy breathing and you're looking at,
Or just in a group.
Yeah, it doesn't. When
That's
you're
how come I
looking-
cancel when I don't feel good.
I understand that,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
talking about like as your
Client?
clients. Yeah.
All of a sudden we got serious,
as your
by the way.
clients. Well, this is you want our fitness and like life in your gym. Like as your clients, and
This
I
is
do
not
hair.
fitness.
I just think when you're talking about like sickness, if you're not feeling great, it's just like she knows. I'm like, so this is not new. She's heard it. Like, I think it's fucked up to go somewhere.
But I think the culture, the experience prior to COVID was if you have the sniffles, if you have that little tickle
Okay,
in your
but
throat, it was
people-
accepted. It was accepted to still show up. It was
Absolutely.
accepted to show up to the salon. It was
have a-
accepted
except
to show
for
up
not
to
at
the
the
gym.
salon because
I have
you
a
know
take
that
on
I was
this.
like,
You
I've
weren't,
always been
but
a
that
whore.
was you. But
Yeah.
generally speaking, it was accepted to go
Yeah.
to work. It was accepted to go to the
I-
gym.
I
It was
agree.
expected.
to go. It was.
I don't know. For
fine.
me, with
And
my
it's
clients,
stupid.
But then
pre-COVID,
COVID hit, and
yes.
now the general
Yes,
accepted
yes,
mentality
yes.
is you have that tickle in your throat, you have that stuffy nose, you don't go. Whether it's COVID,
Right.
allergies, whatever.
I
But
don't
the
know.
but the problem with being sick before
Do you need a
COVID.
hair tie?
I think I'm gonna be able to knock this shit. You guys are
'Cause
gonna
I have
watch
one in-
Magic on TV.
She is magic.
Oh, I feel like it's a class right now. So the problem with people who used to go to work sick before COVID is that it's super inconsiderate for you to take your punk ass to
Exactly.
work with your nose running, you coughing all over motherfuckers. Like you are
But see,
taking your
you're-
okay, no. You're taking your sickness before.
Did you hear that? That's what he does when we're out in public. But that's what we do. That's what. Hey, Rachel, is that not what he does when we're out drinking at a restaurant?
What's that?
What?
He's like, no talking
No,
from me right now.
no, because I'm
in
making a
point.
point. I'm making
He's
a point.
making a point. Case
because
in point. He is making a
a
point.
because
right now.
if you go
You
to
guys
work
stop
and you
talking,
get
I talk now.
you go to work and get somebody sick, now they're sick because of what you did. And I think that's inconsiderate.
So that was me
Okay,
100%
but here's the
pre-COVID.
thing.
yeah, but I think that it was
But that
much
was
more
most people.
common. It
That
was the
was
way that
most
people
people.
were.
So what I'm saying though is I understand that in a workforce environment. We don't live in a workforce environment. You and I work in a client-based environment. We are not a
You were
W2.
seeing 15, 20 different
but you and
people.
but
So
our circumstances are different. You have one or two people with you.
So
I have 15.
sometimes you have one. You still do personal clients.
Of course, no, but throughout the course of a day.
Exactly. I can see 15 people in a day. So my point to that is you're talking about a workspace.
Or 8 to 10 people in a class.
Right. You're talking about a workspace. I'm just talking about a combined space where it's not necessarily your coworkers,
Yeah.
but like where you're providing a service for people.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, like when you're providing a service, if you get sick, now you're canceling on people.
That's
Or
right.
if I come
Or
in
if
and
you
I'm
get
sick,
sick.
and I bring it to a group class.
Or but if
and
you get
now-
me sick or you get her sick,
Right.
Well, yeah, I'm
That's what I'm talking
putting
about,
you out. I'm
right?
putting Gene out. But if I bring it to a group class, I am now
Combine-
getting all of them.
Right.
You, Gene,
So
whoever else.
above and beyond that, what I think about is we see people a lot of times, I think, who are immunocompromised. We have elderly clients, people who are older. So it's even above and beyond that, like, hey, I don't know that I was exposed to something quite yet
Yeah.
because you came in maybe not feeling quite right. And now I'm carrying something. And I'm blessed enough to be asymptomatic, but I'm passing that on to people. So I way pre-COVID have always had, especially starting in September. I'm a weirdo about this. This is the time of year where I hard and fast and like the busiest.
you
and
have
I'm-
sniffles? Yeah.
Yeah, you cannot come to the salon. I'm a big
Like it may be allergies.
but your space
we don't
is
care.
so
Intimate
confined.
and small.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
intimate.
Well,
yeah.
and your
it's
your
bomb though.
big time is pre-holidays.
Right.
Like that
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
everybody's
I don't
coming
have
in for
time to
that
get
trim,
sick.
that blowout, that
I don't
dye,
have
that
time.
whatever.
Yeah.
And it's I mean, your personal life aside, your professional life hits
Oh, absolutely.
in the holiday season.
Yes. So I don't have time.
Is that the same for you? Do you find that like people
I feel like
people
he's
tend to
busy
be
right
more-
before the holidays.
It's opposite.
It's opposite. He
just
slows down
after.
because
The
January.
Summer, the summer and the holidays actually slow down because everyone goes on vacation in the summer and towards the holidays.
It becomes for him. It's the January, February, where like people start mindsetting
that
New
that,
Year.
that
yeah.
resolution
Resolution.
coming in.
It's the people who haven't been here in a while who come in the summer
I'm
or
gonna make
the.
my resolution for September 11th. In
and-
case you guys
and-
wanted to
and
know.
what
Pick
would
the
that
12th, maybe.
What would that be?
Maybe
That means
maybe
Steve
I'm gonna.
needs to
Hey
go
girl,
away. He's
hey girl.
back again.
How about
Okay.
we pick the 12th?
Okay.
Not-
Well, that's the
But
Tuesday, right?
September 11th got his
Go
own
Wednesday.
day.
Go Wednesday.
So I'm just
Wednesday's the
saying
best day.
outside of that,
Okay.
where like
Wednesday,
talking
we're
about
in.
the gym, all our shit. But right now I had this moment in my head of like, anybody, Rachel and I are blessed enough to like I've done a lot of personal training sessions. If you have not had personal training with Joey, you should do it. I do not give him praise purposefully because he doesn't deserve it a lot of the time. Because it goes to his head, you guys. It goes to his head. It's real bad.
The back of your hand must hurt.
Did you feel it?
He
I
can
did.
barely get through the door.
You want the white
sometimes.
meat or the dark meat? Want this side or this side? But I was thinking about, like, we should actually talk about our girls' class and how much fun it is. Like, when we are here, I get to be here in the mornings. Rachel used to be able to come in the mornings.
I want him to do like a 5, 6.
Oh my God, a
even
5:30,
7, 8,
5:30.
like.
We're going to start a
6:30.
6 or 7 a.m. class.
What?
We are.
Josh is
Because
running
I
it,
have to
huh?
be
Yep.
at work by
I love
8.
it.
I can
Yep.
push it to 9. So if
How's
I
that
can,
going to work for me? Because I feel like I can't not have you train me. But also,
Oh, no,
that'd
you'll be
great
here
on the
now.
off days.
Yeah, on the
days
we'll
we're
talk about
busy.
that.
Any-
Yeah, but
side note,
we
if
are
it-
going to be having an early morning class here pretty soon.
What? High five.
Right.
Cheers.
cheers to
Cheers
that.
to
Double
that.
tap with your water, dude.
Double tap with your water,
Double
bro.
tap with that water, like a.
1, 2.
There you go. You have to drink.
Anyway,
Sorry,
well,
I'm
so good at
Irish,
this.
so cheersing is a very touching subject.
So when-
She is Irish.
when I started training with Joey, just to go back, we're so off subject, which is typical for us.
it's like the Jean's ADHD infects the rest of us, and we all scroll.
Really, it's just me.
It's 100% just her.
Yeah, it's you.
2 against 1.
It's
I
you.
win.
I have my own
Both
issues.
these
But
bitches are lying. But
I have
love
my
it.
own issues, but
I love
like
it.
this is you. Go.
Okay, let's
We
just circle
win.
back. You know what? We're just gonna call it a circle back then. We're
Okay.
just gonna circle back.
Stay in front of the
All
microphone.
day,
Stay in front of the
every day.
microphone
All
so
day.
people can hear you talk about me.
He's like, tell me how amazing I am.
So
much you
back
love
to
my
that
hair.
compliment.
So when I first started training with Joey, he actually did not have a lot of group classes. You
I did
didn't.
not. I
And
did
I was
not.
like, I think you should run a group class. I'm not saying that I feel like I facilitated that, but it was one of the
No,
things.
you suggested it for sure.
I was like, I don't know why you're not combining your space and actually giving
Well,
women a place.
we can
to
only
come
fit
together.
4 people in the space at the time.
No, but
Yeah.
we did it.
No,
you did it.
once I started it
Yeah.
worked great, but until then,
But
yeah.
the group classes, I mean, that's I only ever went to the group classes at night or the group classes in the morning. In the beginning, I was going to every morning class
Yep.
and occasionally the night classes, but not often because I worked at night at the time. And it was a great space to feel like.
Yeah.
So for me personally, I don't like the idea of going to like a 24-hour fitness or a gym like that, because I don't know what to do. I don't want to be responsible for thinking up my fitness plan.
And wouldn't you agree that there's like no accountability at that space, right?
Absolutely,
like,
yeah. There's nobody
like,
sitting there
not just
looking at
Joey,
you.
but like the people in the class who look forward
Yeah,
to
there's
seeing you,
nobody
so it's,
sitting.
like,
There's nobody
missing
sitting
you.
there looking at you, talking about what you're doing.
Yeah.
So it was nice to be in a space where there was not just somebody who said, "Hey, this is your workout for the day. You're going to be here for an hour. Here is what you're doing. Here's how you're going to improve or tone or whatever you're trying to get done. Here's how it's going to affect you." And then you had the girls who were like, Jean especially. I love working out with her because she will always be like, 20 pounds, bitch? No. You can get some 30 pounds. Let's do this the right way.
That's
I like
right.
knowing. I know. I like knowing. I like that we're strong. Like as women,
Yeah.
that like we get to be just as strong, and like the narrative, we get to change that narrative of the old school days. I'm not like. I think that narrative is changing everywhere, but I like that. When I started training with Joey, it was he gave me the space to realize like. Being a strong female, like I wasn't. There was a long time where I was like weight loss, and then there was a space of like I just want to be able to like do the heaviest chest press I can do. I want to be able
And
to
Jean
do the
lifts
heaviest
heavy.
Yeah.
deadlift I can do. I want to see what my body is capable of, because I think we're just as strong, but we just mentally
You
like
could bring the mic.
We don't think
Bring
we
it this
are.
way,
We don't
'cause you're
assume we
looking at
are.
us a lot. Here.
Jean doesn't know how to work the technology.
No, because you're looking. Yeah, because you're looking. Over
It's
here.
her first time. Could you
yeah, but I'm
tell?
talking to you guys, and I'm okay with that. I don't like.
Yeah. I
That's
just want to make sure they can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
this
talking to
better?
us, but all
is that better?
them.
Okay. So I just feel like when you're like as a woman, a lot of the times it was like
Well,
I
it's that
mean, you guys.
preconceived notion
I'm
that you
45.
can't.
Like I'm 45.
Doesn't
loud
look
and
a day
proud.
over 29.
You're
Loud and
45?
I don't care. 45. I don't loud and proud about it.
How
Not.
old are you?
Every time we go through this.
How old are you again?
She's about 10 years younger.
We're three
32.
we're three
I'm
different
32.
generations.
She's 45.
I'm 53.
So, like, loud and proud, I'm not a woman who has an issue with her age, but I think I think Joey and I started training before my 40th birthday.
Yeah, I think it was 4. You were going to Vegas, I think, for your 40th.
No, I was
Was it
going
your
to
41st?
Hawaii. Remember? I was going to Hawaii
Vegas,
in June,
Hawaii, yeah.
the first time
Okay.
I started training with you. And I
But
I can insert
agree.
pictures for the work that we did.
You're
If
talking
you
about
would
a
not
lot of
believe
editing
it.
for this podcast.
Yeah, I know. You should do it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Probably not.
he's not going to, so sorry, guys.
Hey, guess what, Jean? Robert M. has checked out with our drinks.
Yes, Robert.
There will be an intermission again. Sorry, guys. Have to poop again.
You know what? I'll walk away this time because the door is on that side.
Oh, Jean has to poop now.
So, but I think like Joey definitely gives the space in here. One, for women to feel comfortable in an environment.
it's supportive. It's not just you're training, you're getting your
And it's
physical
not like
fitness
some
in.
creepy guy training. Like everybody's been in the gym with like a trainer that's like, you're inappropriate. Or
Literally my first
creepy
gym experience. Like
is
gym
here, I
has
know.
been here. I've tried to do. Yeah, you were
Yeah.
my first gym experience. This was the first experience I've ever had.
And
with
I brought her
really
sister.
working out. We don't talk about her.
But that's not. It's important. Like
Yes, but for me personally, I've tried going to like the Planet Fitness
Right.
and it's fine, but I like being in this space, which is why I always say I want more classes that I can do early
Available,
before work,
yeah.
because I like being in a space where I have somebody thinking for me.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Oh
I
my
don't
gosh.
even
Yes.
have to. I mean, if you've ever been in class with me, I don't even count. I don't if. And if Jean's not
Hold
here,
on.
somebody else will take that
I'm
mantle.
her counter.
So if there's one thing that is deficient at my gym is people counting.
I can't. I get so distracted.
No, she literally doesn't even count. She'll just do them.
I just.
Okay,
And
you
I'll
guys,
keep going.
Can
I'll
I
keep
admit
going.
something right now?
Yeah, admit away.
When we have time workouts, like when it's timed, and you're like 40,
40
on,
on, 20
off,
off.
I still count my reps because then when we do the next 40, I want to get another rep
So
in.
I try that.
I'm a weirdo about.
I'll try
think
it.
I just like knowing
That
like
you're doing
well,
the same
hold
or
it,
more.
and then I literally throw it away. Like it's so. I was going to say one of the things that I like about coming here, and I've gone to a gym. I've gone and worked out with Joey at a gym. Like we've both gone somewhere totally outside of here. Gold's Gym. We've done a local Monrovia gym.
Yep.
24. Did we do 24-hour fitness? Maybe?
Gold's and Foothill.
Foothill. For me, I have so much control in my life. Like I'm managing so much of my life that like when I walk in here, and I will 100% tell you, I give Joey so much shit. But I love coming in and like letting go. Like
It's
somebody
so
else is in
great.
charge.
I mean,
Unless you don't like the workout.
But I still do it.
no jumping.
Yeah.
He
No
100%.
jumping. No
Right now
jumping.
I'm in an anti-jumping phase unless
Right
we're
now.
jumping on. Always. No, because I left when we were doing like jumping on the box
On the
jumps.
bottom until you
Rachel.
fucked up.
And then my
Sheared off
shins
part
are
of your
still-
leg.
I did. But
Yeah, remember that one?
Accidents happen,
oh
guys.
my god, I've also hit myself in the face.
Oh my gosh, she punched herself in the face. It was one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my
And also
entire
our biggest
life.
fight.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. No, that was my
They
bad.
have a lot of them,
But
so
no,
that's
no.
saying
No, no,
something.
that
Me
was
too.
my bad. That was my bad.
No, that was our biggest fight.
She punched herself in the face. I thought it would be funny to show everybody.
And loop it, you guys, loop it.
Oh,
And then
it was but it was so awesome until she got mad.
And then he
Then I
didn't
felt
show
bad.
it to me first and be like, hey, I'm going to show this to people. He showed it to people. And again, remember earlier, to circle back, when I was like, if I can't do something great or good, it gives me a hard time. He showed everybody. We didn't talk.
She was mad at me. She was mad. You
I was
were mad
like,
at me.
my feelings were so hurt.
She was mad.
We didn't talk for what? Would you say a week and a half? And then you finally were like, what the fuck?
It was a while. It was a while.
It was a while.
But I felt bad though.
But so
I was
As
I
you
was
should.
I was honestly trying to be funny. I thought it was going to be
No,
funny.
One thing you have to know about Jean
Yeah.
is she's cool with it being posted as long as she can kind of preview it. Like
I just
No,
seemed
I
like
was-
it
I
had
was
to
out
be
of line.
wrapped
if you
around.
give her that preview, that
I was out of
opportunity to
line with
look at
that.
it, to check
Laugh
it,
at myself for a minute before people are
and
laughing
just know
at me.
it's coming. Know it's coming.
No,
like that's the big
that
thing.
was that was my bad. That was my bad.
But so
It was still
anyway,
funny,
to-
though.
like
It
I
was
think
still funny.
like for people who are in jobs and careers, coming to the girls' class, especially the 8:00 class, which is, you know, everybody's like, oh, it's so late. I'm like, you know what? It's the end of the day.
Rapey
If
hour.
you have kids, We went
The train is right there.
if you have kids, if you have a family, if you're feeding people, it's like that sweet spot where like typically everybody else is kind of settled for the day and you get to walk away from your family, right? But you don't want to like be in charge of going to the gym and like, okay, I'm going to do bicep curls. I'm not going to like, you set it up. Like,
and figuring out like,
so
what's
what
a
is
warm-up,
your frame of thought typically? Like for those 8 o'clock classes, like how are you like you're managing
For 8 specifically or just classes in general?
How do you plan
I think the 8 o'clock specifically, because I think it's got to be set differently. The tone is always different. I go to the 9 a.m. classes also. The tone is different, right?
So yes and no.
Yes, yeah.
Yes
well,
and no,
I'm there,
but
so it's a shit show half the time. But you are setting those up. Those classes are specific. First and foremost, they're only women. There's not a male in the house.
Except for that
and it's amazing. Well, no, I said only women.
She's just like, I spoke truth.
I said only women.
I said what I said.
Obviously.
I said what I said and I meant it. So only women, 9 a.m.s, Mondays and Wednesdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. That's going to be shifting, which is exciting news.
So exciting.
no, we're not shifting. We're just going to be adding another class.
Adding.
Yeah. Stay in the
There's
mic.
going to
kid.
be more options.
Stay in the mic.
There's going to be more options to that.
Yes.
Hold on, let me get chilled over here.
There you go.
There's going to be more options to that. So my question to you is, when you're looking at those 9 a.m. classes, you're dealing with people in the beginning of the morning
Right.
versus when you're looking at the end of the night on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like, do you have a game plan for that? Do you even acknowledge the morning versus the evening?
Does it change for you? Does your
change
mentality or your
energy?
structure of the
Yeah.
class?
So the actual workouts themselves, mostly not. I have the workouts that I'm going to give you guys. It's just because the Monday and Wednesday class, we do lower body on Monday, upper body on Wednesday. The Tuesday and Thursday class, we do upper body on Tuesday, lower body on Thursday. It's it's the way that I approach the classes. The 9
But
a.m.
it's not the same exercise. Like your lower body workout for Tuesday is not the same. Like the evening class lower body
Well, so
workout
Mondays
is not
are
the
lower
same.
body, Thursday are lower body.
But that's what I'm saying. That the Monday lower
There's
body
also a
versus
Zoom
the
option,
Thursday
people. I just want to
versus
put
the
that out
Thursday.
there.
It's not the same workout. Like you're not repeating.
First and foremost, let's also tell everybody that there's a Zoom option if you are not in California. I do real quick. I
Even
had
if
that
you
moment.
are in California, there's a Zoom
Well, right,
option.
and you can't
if you
get
just
to
don't
class.
want to
7
make that
p.m.
drive.
Monday through Thursday.
Monday through
correct?
Thursday, 7 p.m. Yes.
And Friday's boxing class.
Friday
We're
night
here
boxing.
as his PR representatives.
all of a sudden, it's turned into a podcast.
But like,
That's pretty awesome.
shut up.
So
Is Friday on Zooms? Zooms?
It was, but
Is it Zooms? Zoomy.
it was. It can be. Just no one was showing up, so I stopped
Okay.
going live.
So if
But yeah.
people start asking and
Yeah,
there's interest.
if there's a interest in it, I have no problem at all
Okay.
going back to Zoom. So,
Zoom.
So what was the last thing you said?
I just said that the workouts, the lower body workouts from morning to evening are not the same workout. So it's not like you're repeating your workouts. Like
So
you're not
it depends.
duplicating them like, hey, morning class, these are your upper body, lower body.
Right.
Evening class, it's the same upper body, lower body.
It
You're
depends.
changing it.
It depends because exactly
are
what Gene just brought up about the Zoom class. So I have some clients who do everything. So I have some clients who come on.
Overachievers.
Yeah. So they do, if they're able to, they'll come on Monday and Wednesday in the
Putting
morning.
Rachel and I to shame.
Then they'll also do the Zoom
Remember
classes
when
on
I
their
said
off
fitness
days.
wasn't my life?
And then they'll also do the Tuesday and Thursday class, and they come on Friday. So I try to mix it up like that. But to me, it's more of my approach. And so the workouts are, I don't think I've ever said, hey, I'm going to take this workout that I did here and do it over here. I think that I always mix it up. There might be some overlap, but for the most part, one of the things that I have tried to pride myself on is when you guys come in the door, you have no idea what you're going to do. So if you were here,
That's for sure.
You can
Yeah.
ask him ahead of time, hey, are we going to be doing this? Like literally.
Are you
case in
jumping?
point-
Are we jumping tonight?
Case in point, Tuesday night, I slammed my finger in the door on my own. That was my fault. And I was like, I made my,
You
it
mean
was
somebody
literally
didn't
this,
slam you?
I'm not going to point my middle finger, but it was my middle finger. And it
after
got
all
numb.
the shit that you've said, you're not going to point
Let
your
us
middle
see
finger.
your middle finger.
This one, it was right here.
It's still purple, you guys.
Little bit.
It's a little
not-
purpley.
it's not pretty.
So I slammed
Nice
my
ring,
finger in
though.
the door. Thank you. This was my training wheel. This was the real one. Anyway.
Hold on. What?
She
Where'd you get that idea?
My jeweler.
Where'd you get that idea from?
My jeweler.
No.
Yeah.
I said it first,
Morning
and then
had-
she said,
Anyway, time out. We'll sidetrack that. Unrelated. But I slammed my finger in the door and I texted him. That was Tuesday night. I texted him Thursday and I was like, hey, are we going to be using our hands a lot? Because my finger was still numb. So I couldn't grip with my left hand really. Like it felt weird, whatever. So I
Can't
asked
grip
him,
with her left hand.
are we
but
going?
she's right-handed. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Later.
In some aspects of my life, we were still good. So I asked him, I was like, are we going to be doing a lot of like hand weights? Because I know it's lower body, so maybe we don't need it. And he was like, no, you should be fine.
All weights, you guys. All free
I
weights.
came in,
all
and there
dumbbells.
was literally
all dumbbells, all night.
3 exercises that did not require my hands. 3. There was like a station of like 9. Of the 9, there was 3 that I did not need to use my hands for. I was like, talk about not knowing what we're doing when we walk in.
I mean, 100. She's not wrong because 100%. I typically right now, for whatever reason, I'm in the season of anti-jump.
It's been like 2 years.
Every
It's not
freaking
2 years.
It's been
session.
like 2 years.
Are
But,
we
like,
gonna jump?
Are we jumping tonight? Because you, as ladies know, when you
It
got some
requires
breasts,
a
you need a
specific
different kind of bra.
adjustment
You need some
for
help.
jumping.
He doesn't have real boobs. He thinks he does, but so you need a more stabilizing.
And those are so
They're
uncomfortable.
so uncomfortable,
Especially
so
if you're not
If you don't
jumping.
want to, if
you're not jumping
if you're
and you
not
don't
jumping,
need it, you
you
don't want
You don't
it.
want to wear it. You don't want to wear it.
Sure.
I will
Calm
text
down there.
I will text this
little
little
titty popper.
I will test this little hoe bag. Are we jumping tonight?
Not
He
me,
will
him.
say no. Oh yeah, no, that guy.
I might be the hooker, but that wasn't directed towards me.
And he will legit say no. And then you know what we will do?
We'll jump.
We will jump.
Oh, he for sure modifies it after she texts. He's like, no, we're not. And let me just add that in
So,
there.
so the moral of the story
Sorry.
is so at the end of the day, what I do
Or the
is
beginning of the day.
yeah, and at the beginning, it's my approach. So when you're in the morning class, we're just starting, and it's I would say almost every Monday morning, I'm like, damn, it feels like it's Monday morning up in
Quiet
this bitch.
energy.
He'll
I
say
mean,
that
it's-
on like Tuesday or Thursday nights.
Yeah.
He'll
Like,
say
I feel
it
like
feels
it's-
like a Monday.
It feels
Yeah,
like a
it's
Monday
just-
morning.
But then it's my approach to the class. So, you know, I think that as a personal trainer, of course, I can give you the exercises, I can count the reps, I can give you the sets, but I also think it's the way that I give it to you. You know, like it's how we do it's how we do the work.
Pause.
It's how we do the workout. It's the cadence that we so you can't say any like these 4th graders, you can't say anything that could possibly
Look,
be
everyone's
misconstrued.
thinking it, okay?
It's how I give it to you.
So but it's my approach. I concentrate much more on my approach
Low and
of
slow.
the way that I'm
Back
going to
it
give the
up.
workout. So,
Inside jokes for when you're training. That's what that was.
yeah.
We had an exercise one time where he was like
Low and
behind
slow,
us.
back it up.
We had to reverse walk, and he was like, "I would prefer you to
No,
run
they were back. Oh my God, they were backpedaling.
backpedaling." Sorry, I didn't know
No,
the term.
reverse walk.
It's not wrong. We were reverse walking.
Hashtag stupid.
Hashtag takes time.
Hashtag alcohol. So
Hashtag
we're reverse.
second bottle.
We were reverse paddling, and Joey was behind us.
Backpedaling. Oh my
We
God.
were backpedaling. Joey was behind us to make sure that we didn't fall. He was
Yes.
being very nice about it. But
I was doing my job.
while as our trainer, he was being a great trainer. But he was also saying things like, "Get lower,
Slower.
slower, speed it up."
He
Get lower.
literally, he was like,
Put
get
your
low,
butt down.
get
Put your
low
down.
and slow,
Put your
and
butt
back
down.
it up to me.
Back it up. Back it up
And
to
you
me.
were
Put
like,
your butt down. Back it up to me.
It's a fitness class, kid. Get your ass low.
Who knew
Hey,
that fitness
get your
and double
ass
entendres
low.
went hand in hand?
Hey.
So
They do.
It's the
It's
approach.
our favorite part of class.
It's the approach that you take to the workouts. And so I want to tell you guys, what you guys see
Double
right
entendre.
here with us 3 right here, this is how all of the classes are on Tuesday and Thursday nights mostly. Sometimes Monday and Wednesday mornings, but like, man, like it's chaos.
I contain it a little bit.
It's
in the morning.
in the mornings it's a little more
She's still
contained.
asleep.
But man,
It's not that. It's just there's a quieter.
we
group.
have so much fun. I mean, we go hard.
Okay, but
like-
my
go
so
hard.
to go like
Yeah.
back to where I was. My question though is, when you're approaching a 9 a.m. class
Yes.
on a Monday and a Wednesday
Yeah, mhm.
versus an 8 p.m. class where people have been to work. So Monday and Wednesday is 9 a.m. People
You're tired
have
from sleeping
breakfast.
versus tired from the
right,
day.
like you're waking up. The day is starting versus how you're handling like the end of the day. People have been at work, or if they're stay-at-home moms, God bless you first and foremost.
Well,
You're
even just
amazing.
coming in and being like, I had a shit day today. Like I've done it multiple
Oh my
times where
God,
I've been like, hey,
100%.
like
We've
today
all
was
had that.
not a good day. Work sucked. Whatever. I got bad, whatever
Do
it
you
is.
have like an idea or a space where you're like, this is how many, like, I mean, it'd be
I
beautiful
honestly-
if you said no, because I'd be like, well, you're an evil genius.
Well, but I read the
genius.
room. I honestly read the room. Like, it
But
just
in your
depends on.
head, is there any like design to that ahead of time? Like, there's got to be a space
doesn't
where you're
have
like,
to be.
He's
No,
saying no.
But there doesn't have to be. He doesn't
So
have
what you're
to.
saying is,
I'm an evil genius.
no, not an evil genius.
Pretty much.
Just,
So it really is reading the
poop.
room. You know, like
He's evil.
so when everyone comes in,
genius?
so back
not
here
a
is the locker
genius.
room, except for the people who think that they're better than everybody else. They put their shit right in underneath the cable crossover machine.
He's pointing
And
to an area you can't
that you
see.
can't see, but they put their stuff right in the middle of
Insert
the
image
workout.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not in the middle of the room. It is tucked against the side, but
Mm-hmm.
elevated so it's easy access. I don't have to bend over. Remember Ferdinand, my bulge in my back? I don't like to bend over.
True. Okay. So
does, though.
so
At the gym.
for the first few minutes of the class, you know, I'm talking to everybody. Everyone's kind of shooting the shit. Everyone,
boring.
and I try to get like a feel for, you know, how everybody's doing. And sometimes everyone's like really really loud
Sometimes he
and
talks so much, you guys.
I know, just like
right now.
like just like right now.
like right
Sometimes he tells useless stories.
I do.
Or he'll stop
we're
the
getting
class,
in fights?
Or he'll stop the class and be like,
And
"What
this is
muscle
exactly
are
how
we
class
working out
goes.
right now?"
No, you guys, when we're boxing, he consistently tells us when you get in a fight. And we're super.
Have you ever been out with you?
Have
I
you
have.
been in a fight with me?
I've been out with her. I've never been in a fight with her.
Have you almost been in a fight?
No,
Have
Well,
you
when-
been in a fight with me?
When I go out with you,
I've
When
almost
you-
been in a
have
fight
you been
once,
in
and
a
Gene
fight?
was
no, I have
Presently.
not been, but like you get me close.
That's on you.
When does she get
How's
you
it,
close?
how's it on
That's
me?
why. One, pause. Two.
How come your voice went up here?
Two.
When has she
What?
ever gotten you close?
No.
So I will say I don't
This is before
necessarily.
you.
I was gonna say I don't necessarily. I don't have all
This
of the
before you.
memories going out.
Yeah.
But I can tell you
He's
every
talking
time.
about one time when we went bowling, we went to a bar and people were looking this way because I was being me. And that had nothing to do with me. It was
Well,
them.
you see what her being her is, right?
It's amazing.
She's a lot.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Amazing.
She's the most.
You are just as much alive.
I'm sorry, but you literally sprayed
You two-
champagne on me in my car.
You two feed
She's
off
a
each
lot.
other.
Oh my God.
Why did you just say
That
in
is
my
not
car?
the way that story works. I love
She
you.
sprayed champagne on
I
me
love
in,
that you said that.
in
my
That is
car.
not the way that story works.
on the way to
Accidentally.
his event.
Accidentally.
But
yes.
that bowling was fun.
That bowling was fun.
So anyway, to actually answer the question, I read the room. I see how people are, and the workout's not going to change. I will adjust the
He
workout
shoulders the
as
room.
He
as
reads
needed.
the room. Can you
But
shimmy?
and there's times that I have
No, you
There's-
have to have your arms
there-
up.
He did
there's
a little.
times-
He did a little. He got
there's times that I actually have a whole
real
workout.
Shimmy. Show him the real shimmy. Arms
Group
up.
shimmy.
You
Group
gotta shimmy.
shimmy.
You gotta shimmy. he's this guy. He's this guy.
So there are times when I have a whole workout set up, and then all we'll do is box, because I see that.
We
it
need
ain't-
to get the aggression out.
Yeah, it's the
somehow.
truth. It's the truth. And like the second.
Oh
that-
my God, the best is when you've had a shitty day and you text Joey like, I just need to hit something.
And then we-
Anybody?
and then we
I
box.
will
my God,
say,
if you
I will
guys
say
right now-
if you honestly need something, if you're like, I desperately, like, there have been times
Oh,
where
no,
even
no.
not just boxing, there have been times where I'm like, hey, I really want like a hard lower body. Like, I want to hurt when I have to sit down to go to the toilet. Like, I want that. And he'll be
That's
like,
what she said.
yeah. But he will literally, like,
There's
if
my
you,
nose
if
on
you
it.
honestly
Look at this.
and vehemently,
That's
like,
what she said.
this is what I need, he will be like, cool, I can incorporate that.
Yeah.
So even like boxing, whatever.
Absolutely,
it is.
but I think there's something to be said about the fact that we get to do like boxing, and it's not like always against the bags, but we get mitts.
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite is like when Joey's like, "Okay, just follow me," like, and the
hate
challenge. Oh my God, it's the best.
Because he hits me
It's-
and I don't like it.
He
I always
very
give her
rarely
I
hits you.
give her a
hate
baby
it.
body tap.
Oh my God!
He,
Remember
like,
when you had
taps and I'm
pool
like,
noodles?
stop.
Remember when you had pool
Oh,
noodles?
God.
That was
I
the
hated
biggest.
those.
So
Oh my God,
when
you
you're hitting
guys.
mitts,
It was the
So
worst.
bad.
Yeah, yeah, I can't do it.
So bad.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the worst. Right, we're doing mitts, but then he's like, I want you guys to understand, like, actually people coming past you and at you. So he had pool noodles, but he would
He like cut them a little bit so they're smaller.
He would smack us with it, and I felt like I was a little girl. I have two older brothers. I have a twin brother and an older brother, but so essentially two older
Can you imagine
brothers.
two of her?
brothers?
But her brother's cool though.
Yeah,
Not
both
the
of them are
same.
amazing. It's yeah.
Not the same.
Anyway, I had
Sweet,
two
not
brothers,
the
so
same.
my whole life was like I was the little sister picked on, and he's like hitting me with the pool noodle, and I'm like, childhood trauma. With, I know. Hey, play your violin.
Even when he hits you with the mitts,
I'm
he'll
in.
tap like you'll be boxing and he'll tap like right here.
You're like,
like,
don't do
right?
that. Don't do that.
And every time I'm like,
Why?
No, I'm not here to get
It feels
hit.
offensive.
But yet they're always trying to mistakenly hit me.
No, it's
not
not a mistake.
Mistakenly.
It's not a
No
mistake.
mistake.
That's
No mistake.
purposeful.
That's purposeful.
I want to hate you.
Sometimes when his back is to us, we go for kidney shots just to see what's up.
So one of the
kinda
girls,
want it to hurt just a little
one of the
bit.
girls who's going to be on the podcast, she's actually Debbie. She's actually the one who
Oh,
gave
Debbie.
me.
We love Debbie.
I was about
Debbie
to be
wants to
offended
choke
that
him
he was
out so
talking
bad.
about
So
somebody
Debbie
else,
actually-
but Debbie
yes,
is
Debbie. We
solid.
love Debbie.
I love
Debbie.
So, but
When
she
you
gave
see
us,
her, you guys,
yeah.
And
Debbie's the
she's
realist. She's
amazing.
but she actually gave me the name for the podcast after I described
she?
for her what I wanted to do. She
Debbie,
said, "Oh, everyday people."
cheers
Yeah.
to Debbie.
Debbie's the shit.
Double tap. There you go. Cheers
that's
to
the worst
Debbie.
double tap ever.
Whatever.
Pause. Double tap.
So anyway,
Tap,
Debbie
tap.
is just a
Tap,
badass,
She
and
is.
she is a she's aggressive to say the least. But she's such a sweetheart. But when she gets to boxing, it
She
just
hits
changes.
No.
Yeah.
Debbie
She's got like a
Debbie's
lead mitt.
Debbie is is retired, but had a job that forced her to be
Aggressive.
a strong woman.
Yes.
I think that was her.
To not
like,
tell
that
her
was,
story?
Like,
Yeah.
job,
I
My
think she had
favorite
it.
thing
She
is
had
that
it.
Job
she
outside.
always says,
She just found the right job.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
choke Joey out and make him pee his pants.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
always like, let's go.
Yeah.
Not even
she
that
wants
she's going
choke
to.
me out.
She was like,
But
I
Debbie,
can
I
do
love
it.
you.
She's like, I can
Remember
do
when we
it.
went hiking?
Yeah, I do.
It's so much fun. She's
yeah.
just a little wild child. Like I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Good
She's
energy.
so sweet and like such a genuine person. Debbie.
We're so
Debbie.
blessed. Yeah, we're so blessed that like in the gym, typically everybody's everybody's amazing. Like it's good energy. It's a good time.
it is.
We don't know who you are.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
No one knows.
Yeah.
But it's a good time. Like I think
Even-
for an
even
8 o'clock
the-
class,
even-
everybody bitches. Everybody bitches about the 8 o'clock class. Like when you talk to
Oh
people
my God.
and you tell them to come, how many people say like,
How many
"Oh
times?
my God, it's so tired." Like 8
It's
o'clock.
so
how do you
tiring
go?
to come.
We have so much fun.
Yeah, it's the best way to end the day, honestly.
Pause.
It is.
But I will say, even the people, if you don't vibe with someone here, like if you're finding that there's a space or even just a
I
day,
don't know.
like
I think we're pretty fun. We are
If there-
friendly.
but
We
there's-
invite everybody in, and then we decide if we like
but
it.
there's times where it's like, hey, I am not in this space. I'm not in the space where I want to vibe with anybody.
Hey, cut
Yeah.
that.
Like but there are times where it's like, hey, I'm not down. I've had a shit day. I'm not down.
Yes.
I want to be here in my space. I want to work out and I want to leave and I want to be done. Even when there's that like time where you don't want to vibe or you don't
Absolutely.
vibe for whatever reason, the group is still cohesive. Like it's still a solid
Everyone
group.
respects each other's space.
Yeah, you're
and
like-
sometimes it's more intertwined than others, but everyone respects each other, and it's
Intertwined.
you like that?
He's like
Are we doing this, you guys?
He's
Are we
like,
doing this?
he's like
Intertwine?
On the
Oh,
video?
I'm sorry. Intertwine.
I
got
was on a
confused.
meatball with him, and you were on a
I got confused.
saucy pants. You're scissoring your fingers.
So guys, I'm gonna try to have all the people who I've talked about Debbie already before. I'm gonna be trying to have as many of the people on who make
So I
our
have a
gym.
question. Are you going to bring back some like OGs, like some like Kathy? Like, are you going to bring
yeah.
back
Karen with the calves.
I have-
Karen with the calves.
Karen has the greatest legs.
Karen
Karen
has
with
the
the calves.
best calves ever.
No, but what about her
I
legs?
saw her not too long ago, and I was
No,
like,
but
those
her
calves are
calves
still
specifically
amazing.
are like
They
lickable.
are
They're
amazing.
lickable. They're lickable.
They
I
are
love
like,
Little
like
Jason
Michelangelo
Momoa.
wished he could create. Michelangelo
knows.
wished he could create
Yeah.
those calves.
Karen-
like they
Karen's
are amazing. Karen,
It's
if
like
you're
Michael
watching,
Phelps' lats,
Oh.
but Karen's.
Yes. So
Karen's
I
calves.
actually probably have a list of like 30 people who I want to have
Was
on.
this the one you were dreading the most? Let's be real.
Yes and no.
are
Yes
you gonna
and
bring
no.
back Sarah?
No.
Sarah who?
Oh.
He's like, and cut.
You're gonna put Kristen
Sarah, you're
on
welcome here
You're gonna do
anytime.
are we gonna do a little Kristen jeans? Rachel, Chris,
Who did you say?
Kristen. I love Kristen.
Kristen Jean,
Oh, okay. I thought you said Chris and Jean.
Oh.
I was like, who's Chris?
Kristen.
Kristen.
I did say Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
actually.
Oh, see?
Kristen Jean.
That's the
Kristen
first
Jean.
time I'm right.
Kristen.
Yeah.
The one and
I admitted
only.
that.
You witnessed it here, folks.
I admitted that.
Joey was right for the first time
I
ever.
admitted that I was right. I'm always right, even when I'm wrong. So anyway, yeah,
He
guys.
also lies often. He'll be like, "Hey, you
I
only
do.
have you
Hey,
only
you
have
guys have
you only
5
have to do
seconds.
10
5
10
seconds left. 5 seconds
10
left.
reps. He'll be like
10,
reps.
9, 5 seconds left. 8.
Or
7.
he'll be like 4 sets, 10 reps, and then he'll come out and be like, "You're supposed to be doing 15 reps," and you're like, "I'm sorry, you said 10." He'll be like, "Yeah, no, 15."
What
lied.
I
I
like
lied.
to call him is slow count speaks.
Yeah. I
You
I
don't know
always
how to
tell
run
the
a clock,
truth.
do you?
I always
Do
tell
you
the
know
truth.
what a clock looks like? Do you
Even
know how
when
the
I lie.
second hand works?
It's that automatic
Do
thing.
you know the
not-
second
not
hand
a-
works? We're just questioning, like, do you know how a second hand works?
I'm not a good counter.
I'm
I
not either.
know
I
this.
can't judge for that.
I'm not a good counter, and I've established this.
Okay, as a person who loves counting, weirdly, I'm Count Dracula.
I only
1,
count up to 5, and even then it gets a little bit tricky.
2,
1.
2.
Oh my god. All right, so okay.
Don't be sad. We gotta end this on a good note.
Yeah,
This
no.
is so good.
So
we
yeah,
ending?
yeah. So we got to
No,
cut
we
it
got
now.
5 minutes.
So check
I
it out.
want 5 minutes.
So check it out.
Speaking
So
of clocks.
Check it
this
out.
is the deal.
Check it out.
This is the deal.
Check it. Check it out. Check.
So we will
check
be
it
having
out.
we will be having part 2, part 3, part 4 of this particular podcast.
How distracting is it? How distracting is it?
This is what class is like. This is literally what class is like. I wish you guys all could come to class just to see what I go through, the mental and emotional abuse that I take.
You love it. It is not abusive.
I do, but
you love
it's
it.
I want to kill you though, just sometimes.
You know what? But he started this with saying my best friends.
Yeah.
Remember that, guys. Loop back. Circle
He's
back.
my, he's my
Circle
best
back.
friend. He a real bad bitch. Got his own money.
What?
All right, guys.
So don't forget that.
So
He's not
we
in
will-
control of this, which is fucking with him so
Obviously,
bad right
obviously.
now.
But so
Trying
4
so
minutes.
hard.
We want 4 minutes.
He's like, is that accurate?
We're
Well,
good.
oh no. According to my watch, I got 9 minutes.
Courtney, I can't
Oh,
count.
that clock is the worst.
Or It's,
We have nine-
It's
we have
2:50.
9
I got
minutes.
9 minutes, bro.
No, that clock.
Is
I'd say
inaccurate.
I'd say at least once a month.
Does it count like you do?
It counts like I do. I'll be halfway through and I'll be like, oh, what number?
Oh my
am I
God!
on?
If we could pan to the clock right now, our watches say 2:51. What does the clock say, Rach?
256.
Yeah, that's right.
So guys, what I would love for
He
you
cheats
guys
us
to
on
do.
our workouts is
I
what
would
we're
love
finding.
to. I would love
That's
for you
why
guys.
sometimes we have a 30-minute workout and sometimes we have a 55-minute workout.
I would love for you guys to put in the comments what you liked
Comment
most,
below.
what you liked most about
Comment
this
here.
show, and what you liked least about this show. I
Don't
would-
tell us what you like, please.
would-
Fuck that shit. He's a liar.
You can keep your negative comments
Keep your
to yourself.
To yourself.
This is
You know
not
what?
the
But if
space
you
for
have
negativity.
Joey's
I wanna
number,
hear your
We are not
feedback.
about
I'll give you
negative. No,
Joey's-
no, we are not
You know
about
what? Let me
negativity
give
here.
you Joey's number. I'll give you Joey's number. You can text
We are
us.
all about
It's
positivity and building each other up.
867-5309. Yeah, 867-5309.
So we're going to be going roller skating or ice skating here pretty soon.
We're not
Joey
inviting
will have
anybody.
a GoPro on his chest.
We're
so
not
you can
inviting
watch him.
anybody because you can't.
Oh no,
It's
no,
a mess.
that's a
Joey keeps trying to square our triangle.
What?
He
We're
has.
we're,
You tried to-
we're in our own version of a
Wait.
throuple, and it's great.
Where's the square come in?
we're a triangle, 3 points, and you keep
Thruple.
trying to add people and make it a square or a rectangle. Yes, you have.
I said
Remember
I said
when he
we're
was
I
like,
said
somebody so and so should go out with us.
I said we're going to
drinking?
go ice skating or roller skating.
You know what I'm talking about.
Cinco de Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. I love who drank with us on Cinco de Mayo. You know who you are,
I-
you know who?
and I love you.
So,
love you.
You
so
know
we
who you are, and I
so
love
we're
you.
going to be going rollers. We'll probably go roller skating first because I don't think they can skate. So we'll go roller skating first, and we're going to have.
He's gonna be the one with his jacked
his
up
hip,
elbow.
his hip,
He's
his
gonna
knee.
act up.
his
His
elbow.
pussy and his cock.
Circle back. Remember?
So we're going to
He
be going
owned
roller skating.
body.
Hopefully, we'll be going hiking if someone can go.
Fridays, dude. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I
I'm off.
actually am not inviting Rachel hiking.
No?
No,
That's your guys' space, and I
That's our
respect
space.
that.
Oh, all right. I guess you ain't coming.
I've actually said that before
She has.
earlier today.
I mean, like, it hurts my heart a little bit, but
But
it's
it
fine.
doesn't
Yeah, it kind
actually-
of hurt me to hear that. Damn. All right, whatever. Okay, cool.
I think that I don't ask for a lot of like shit like that, so I'm actually.
Joey doesn't- Joey doesn't-
How often do I really ask in like hard line? Very much.
All the time.
I don't have a problem with that.
But on the
Every
road.
day.
I don't have a problem with that. Okay.
But also, Joey doesn't get to be there when we get our hair. When I get my hair done. And
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, we
That
have
is-
separate
it's
time
fine.
too.
That
We have
is
separate-
Separate
that-
time is
But
good.
you and me haven't hung out though.
That's on you.
No, we don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. One day.
Jeans the glue.
So anyway, we're going to be coming back to you
Don't be
guys
rushing us.
with other
We got 6
shows,
minutes.
other podcasts of us three kind of mixing it up. And I think that one of our podcasts are not going to be here in the gym. We're going to be on
No.
location.
We are actually going to do my house, and then we want to do Rachel's house because we think it'd be fun to like move this to like this is your home base
Yeah, yeah. That'd be
outside
cool.
of your home.
Yeah.
I would love to do one in the salon because I think it'd be fun. We
that
have
would
like
be
Will we
such-
fit in there?
fun.
I mean, is there room for us
There's
to?
room.
No. I mean for the camera and everything.
Did you hear him? Well, we-
I had the smallest gym ever. I had the smallest gym ever. I'm not talking
Will we
shit.
fit in there? Is
Look
a
how far-
pause question.
Well, yeah. But is there room? I think it's a
I
respectable
actually think
question.
if we put it towards the shampoo bowl and
the
back
B-roll
down.
the B-roll will be the tricky one. The
No,
camera
no,
front and
we're
center.
doing that one for fun.
No, yeah.
They don't even know about that one.
I agree, but we
thanks-
could
thanks for
actually-
letting them know.
We'll get we could do a.
If you
a
want
sound wall
more
or B-roll.
content, ask for the B-reel.
Oh my
the
God,
B-roll's
you
gonna be
guys,
funny.
We're not giving you the B-roll.
Ask for it.
I think there's gonna be bloopers here. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this show up today. It has been awesome with you guys today.
Where's your cocktail? You need to at least cheers this once.
It has
Hold
been
on, Cam.
it has been
Joey off.
fantastic.
Joey off cam.
We're
Joey
gonna-
off cam.
we're gonna be
Joey
doing-
off cam. Joey off cam. Joey off cam.
We're gonna be
Joey
doing
off cam.
other
Joey off
podcasts.
Joey off cam.
I'm gonna turn your mics down. I'm gonna button you.
Joey off cam.
So we're gonna be doing other podcasts. We're gonna be having some fun. We're gonna be mixing it up. I appreciate you being here today, Gene. I appreciate you being here today, Rachel.
You're welcome.
Today was really, really fun.
Joey off cam.
And next time we'll all wear. So we actually have matching
No,
shirts.
no,
We're gonna go
no.
skating.
That is only for roller skating.
No, I said next time we're gonna wear the same shirt, not that one, but because we already have a uniform for when we go skating.
What
And
did
I
you tell
coordinated.
everybody when we started? What did you tell Rachel and I the theme of for our shirt? I said we're wearing black and you're wearing gray. And what did you say?
I said we're an Oreo.
And
We're a
what did
dirty
we-
Oreo.
It's a dirty Oreo because that's not white.
He not white. That white?
White.
That's not white.
This is the only Oreo part
dirty
about this. This is a
Oreo.
weirdo.
He's a dirty Oreo.
This has been great, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in.
He doesn't.
I will see you guys
Only a
in the
little.
next podcast, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.